Story time, story time, story time. I've got a very short and quick story to share with you. Tell me, if you are this woman, what you would do differently, or what you would advise her to do in this situation. The woman said that I have the story here on my phone. I'll try not to read it directly from the phone so as not to bore. I'll just summarize it. The woman said that her daughter Eliana, woke up in the morning feeling warm, okay, and that by afternoon, her temperature had gone up. She said that she gave her medicine, the fever medicine, which can be paracetamol, ibuprofen, depending on the grade of the child's fever. So she did not mention the particular one she gave the child. So she said she gave Eliana fever medicine, called her on the couch, and kept checking her temperature. Before I go further, I want to bring this to your knowledge. The best way you can check your temperature or your child's temperature is with the use of the instrument used in checking temperature, which is what? The thermometer. For some of us that always use the back of our palm in doing this, it's not right. It's not an accurate way of checking temperature. If truly you want to know the severity of your child's the fever, the best way to go about this is to check it with a thermometer. So going further, she said that she had given the child fever medicine, called the child on the couch, and as usual, waiting for the effect of the medication to kick start. You understand? Waiting for which is a normal thing, because when you take medicine, the next thing you should expect is for whatever thing you took the medicine for to start, improving. Eliana became sleepy and also still responding. And because she had already given Eliana the fever medicine, so she decided to wait for the medicine to start working, for the effect of the medicine to kick in, to start. And just a few minutes later, everything changed according to her. She said that Eliana's body suddenly became stiff, her eyes rolled back, and she started jerking. So she became so terrified, as she had no idea of what was really happening. That those seconds felt endless. So she and her husband called the help of their neighbors. They rushed Eliana to the hospital, where the doctor told them that what their daughter had experienced is what is called febrile seizure. If you've been following me, if you've been following this channel, you will know that I always talk about febrile seizure. It's a seizure commonly caused by fever, especially high fever. Okay? So Eliana had experienced febrile seizure that was triggered by the fever, and thankfully the seizure stopped on its own. The fever stopped on its own, and after being checked over, everything was okay. Eliana was okay and was discharged from the hospital. And then she said that it was the most frightening experience she has ever had to pass through. So I'll ask you again, if you were to be in Eliana's mother's shoe, what would you have done differently? Or what would you have advised her to do next time if something like this happens? Okay? Because I'm sure you're not going to say that she ignored her daughter Eliana. She did not. She said that when Eliana woke up, she was warm and she continued checking the temperature. That when she noticed the temperature has risen, she gave her fever medicine. So she did the right thing. And when she gave the fever medicine, like every other person, she was expecting the effect of the medicine to start off immediately. But there was something she did not know about medication. Okay? And there is something she did not know that she would have done, even though she had given Eliana the fever medicine and waiting for it to kickstart. So that is it. Before I will say this, just tell me in the comments what you would have done differently if you had to be in her situation, or what would you would have advised her to do. And if you really want to know, if you think you don't know and you really want to know, you might want to check my next post. I'll see you there.